Righty guys, welcome back to Memphis Dynasty. We start off this episode against UAB Blazers for the Rack of Ribs trophy. A quick update on recruiting. We have an edge rusher on campus this week. It is Robert Rhodes. I believe I said it was a linebacker last week, but it is an edge rusher. He's 6'3", 229. He's a speed rusher. We don't have him scouted. We don't really have the ability to right now, just with our limited hours. But I did get a linebacker, a running back, and then a defensive tackle in on a visit for next week against Army. Alrighty, hopping in on this first drive. We are at a 3rd and 5. Probably looking for cross here on the out route, seeing if they can cover that. They can. Hit Graham. Cannot make that throw. So I do not feel like our wide receivers are getting open nearly as well as they were in week 5, but we'll see. It was just the first, and we missed that field goal. Oh my God. God, if you guys came here for gameplay, you should be sorely disappointed. So we lost our first rivalry game of the season. Oh, geez. So I'm hoping that we can win this one against UAB, because if we take our second loss of the season, we are already equaling the loss total from last year, and that's we want improvement. We don't want to be going backwards. Come on, Rusak, get there. Nice. All right, so we get the run stop there. Jimmy Brown, our strong side linebacker. I don't think anyone's going to get there. Okay. This is awesome. We are starting out this season really, really, really well. Just super well. I feel bad because we just should not have lost to Arkansas State. Oh my God. How do you miss that throw? He's right in front of you.
Really nice job by the defense.
Minchey is just so hot and cold. We're going to have to take the deep shot. Running out of time. And Cluse cannot make the catch, as they are already almost back in the red zone. Already have a lead on us. Come on. Come on. And we get a great 3rd down stop, as they take a 10-point lead, and we instantly just give them the ball back.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Come on. I think we should just give Minchey some time. Just give Minchey some time. We get in there, we get pressure. He's new. I believe he would not have made any starts so far. So these are his first starts. I actually think in real life, he just got announced as Notre Dame's starter over CJ Carr. So, as he has a pretty big scramble on 1st down. As that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They're playing prevent defense with 2 minutes left in the half. That's really good. This game is really good. As Bo Jackson gets a nice run. He's got 6 for 36. He's been pretty quiet these last couple weeks. So hopefully while they're playing prevent defense, we can make him pay, as we can't because our offensive lineman just decided not to block. Our starting left tackle goes down there as well. We actually have pretty good tackle depth behind him, so we should be able to stay covered. As Bo Jackson is actually just running. As we're going to start running it again, because they are back in prevent defense. Just let this clock run down. Hopefully we score. As that's another like 20-yard rush right there. See, this game is so much more fun when it just lets me play and lets me kind of get used to the game. I feel like every single time they've made me come in, it's been on like a third down and I've had to like figure out what's going on. Let me play a full drive and now I start to look like an average player. Bo Jackson has 10 for 78 in this first half. We at least need to get a field goal here. 3rd and 7. We got Mylan Graham for the touchdown. It was such a special connection to both Mylan Graham and Bo Jackson, being a Ohio State fan. So we missed a 55-yard field goal against Arkansas State. Hopefully Speedick can hit this 51-yard. There we go. There we go. Tied it up right before half. I feel a lot better. All right, we're going to run some man coverage against this team. I think we have the talent to do it. Hopefully a true freshman Shaq Chisholm can start making plays for us. There he is. There he is. Oh, my God. True freshman to start of. Shaq Chisholm making that play for us. He annihilates that quarterback. As they force a punt on us. Please let me come in. All right, red zone alert now. We're going to be looking at cross. I'm going to make the safety make a decision. If he covers cross, then we're going to hit Graham. I lied, but we're going to hit Graham anyway. He's going to make that catch for his second touchdown. Mylan Graham has become such a nice player for us when we come in. Not like a contested catch guy, despite what he did in that first game, but just a really nice route runner. Motion. Sutton Smith gets a nice 7-yard run to start the drive off. As we have held UAB to 56 passing yards, that's pretty good. Sutton Smith back in this game. He might have a touchdown here. Dive for the end zone. All right, so he took dive as slide. That's okay though. We'll waste a little bit more time. Might see if we can get either Minchey or Sutton Smith in the end zone here. We're going to make the pitch, and they read that. CJ Smith again being a pretty horrid blocker as we are in 2nd and goal. I wish we would get Bo Jackson in here so that he can score some more touchdowns, but Sutton Smith will do the same job. I actually don't mind getting Sutton Smith on the field a little bit more. He did exit the transfer portal for us. As we're going to use their Chisholm again, actually. There we go. Brian Blank doing what he couldn't do against Arkansas State and actually making a play on the ball instead of running away. That was pretty frustrating. Sutton Smith cannot get the first down. Only gets 3 yards on that one. We feel pretty safe if we get the field goal here, taking a 17-point lead. 3 possessions. A little bit more than they can probably do as Speedick hits that. Our senior kicker. I believe we just forced a turnover on that play. As we take the rack of ribs home for the 2nd year in a row now. So 10-27 for your Tigers as we will sim another week. Alrighty, week 4, 3-1. We're taking on Army this week. Giving a quick recap over recruiting. We decided to schedule Kyle Petrie in for week 7. That's that coverage specialist. We got Ezekiel Finger on campus for this week. We got somebody else. We had Robert Rhodes on for last week. We got Rathman on for this week. And then we got Laletta on for this week as well. And then we scheduled Damian Johnson for week 7 against Tulane. And then Odiambo to match along with Johnson and that other safety for week 7 against Tulane. So that is a recruiting update while we're still here, so I just don't forget. Because I did not notice. Where is he? We're actually going to make a big push for Robert Rhodes here. I wish we had some more points to give him. Unfortunately, He was just an unscouted 3-star, so hopefully this is enough to get him to commit here, but we will see. Alright, so we're going to take on Army this week. We'll see you there. Alrighty, so in our first drive, we already have the lead. It's a 1st and 10. In our first American matchup of the year, Sutton-Smith. Wow, a really nice run. Little 10-yard rush there. So actually, Army holds a soft spot in my heart because one of my favorite teammates ever actually swims for Army. I have a feeling they're not watching this, but if you are, you know who you are. Unfortunately, we're going to have to destroy them because this is our first American matchup. We have already taken a loss this year. We don't want to keep losing, of course. So we're going to try to put belt to ass here. All right, and we're going to watch what this safety does, and we're going to see if Mylan Graham can burn over the top. I believe he can. Minchey makes the throw, and it is intercepted. Unfortunately, I believe we've thrown picks a lot on that play, so maybe I should stop running it. As Army is now in the red zone. Of course, they run that triple offense that gave us a lot of trouble against Navy, as they do not get the first down, but that was a pretty big run on first down, 8 yards. I don't know why I have an option running or issues guarding the triple offense so much, but as our linebacker just falls down and they score. That's awesome. All right, so it looks like we just scored again. We gave the ball back. We have an 8-point lead, and they just like they're just not letting me play. This is pretty upsetting. I bought the game. I know it's play the moments. Maybe there's not a lot of moments, but let me play. As our freshman guy, Shaq Chisholm, gets knocked down. Can't make a tackle, can't do anything. I should not be playing defense. Every single time I come in, I end up messing something up. All right, so it is tied up, which means that they got a 2-point conversion against us on that last touchdown, which is awesome. But we get a really nice stop on 3rd down. Jimmy Brown does that. Can you let me play the offensive game? Oh my God. I feel like I've got one play, I threw a pick, and they haven't let me play the rest of the game. I'm the coach, not the game. As Tariq Stanley, that is our other big defensive transfer. He makes the play on that ball. As true freshman Shaq Chisholm might just put this game away. He's at the 10, the 5, the touchdown, scoop, and score for the true freshman Shaq Chisholm. Game is on the line. We got to make a big stop again here. We will never play offense ever again after throwing a pick. And I wonder if our recruit from last year, I can't remember what that guy's name was, but that running back that had such a huge issue with our playing style, I wonder if he ended up committing here. I think his name was Mike something. As we get another nice run stop, Jimmy Brown has played really nice for us today. Other than when he slipped on the turf, but it looks like it's raining a little bit, so I don't blame him. As I believe that's him who makes the play again, and we get the run stop. Is this the key to the option, just being useless as an edge rusher? As true freshman Dorian Sturm cannot make that play. We kind of needed him to make that play. Feel like he was there, just didn't get his hand on the ball, I guess. And Shaq Chisholm gets the block shed, and he's wide open. I mean, he just keeps breaking tackles. This is awesome. Come on. He threw the ball 9 times last week, and suddenly he's against us and becomes Tom Brady. Shaq Chisholm cannot make the play either. That's a 2-minute timeout. All right, come on. Got to be able to make the play. As they run the option, that was probably the worst of the 2 options, but I'll take it. Jamarian Burnett, the playmaker there. We're going to use Brown here. As we get the sack, Marcus Burris, the true senior power rusher, trying to make his case for the NFL. Shaq Chisholm, our edge rusher, gets hurt. I put the wrist brace on him, and apparently his wrist still hurts. That's upsetting. Burris driving that center back. Can he get there? Who's he throwing to? 4th and 16 now. We're going to put Jaquindon Madison back in. Minchey has had another bad game. All right, come on, Burris, get in here. Blank cannot catch the ball to save his life, but we get the 4th down stop. Big end of game drive. As Sutton Smith is still in the game, you gotta wonder where Bo Jackson is. All right, so Army is going to start calling timeouts here. Hopefully we can get another 1st down. That'll probably put the game away. As Sutton Smith cannot get around the tackle. I believe he just went into his arms there. That's kind of funny. All right, come on. Let's get the 1st down here, Minchey. Has not had a good game. Throw to Smith. Can he get the 1st down? What a catch. CJ Smith just made a one-handed catch, and that is it. Minchey goes into victory formation, and we take the 21-28 win against Army. All right, so that again is a nail-biting game. I wish we're playing better than this. We're still winning. Let's see if we get these recruits here. Come on. Okay, we signed Robert Rhodes. How do we look on everyone else? We look pretty good on everyone else. Jay Roy, one of the edge rushers that we're not going after, is not too interested, but that's okay. All right, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on Florida Atlantic. We beat them pretty bad last year, so hopefully this is going to be our get-right game. But I will see you guys next time.